G'day everybody, I'm Dazza. Welcome back to Deadhead Shed. My apologies, I can't believe it's been 2 months since I put a video out. It just goes so quick. You know, busy with work through Christmas, endlessly working around here mowing grass. It's like every second day you got to mow it. It's just nuts. All the rain we've had, yeah, I'm not complaining about the rain, it's fantastic, but yeah, I'm getting over the mowing, I tell you that much. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about mowing, we're here to talk about the car. I've been plugging away at the XM 1964 Falcon Futura. A lot of small stuff, but it's progress. So that's the way I'm looking at it. Anyway, I won't talk about it too much. I want you guys to sit down, put your feet up, relax, and hope you enjoy. Cheers. Okay, I'm working on getting this broken bolt out. Now I've already drilled it and tried the easy out, but yeah, I was afraid that was going to snap, so I just put it back in its packet and I've drilled it out. I just used, I think it's a 6mm, I'm not sure. And I've drilled the hole out and I've started re-tapping it, so already got it going in, so it's good. I'll keep going with that. Well, everything was going really well until I snapped that bugger off in the hole. You know, leave it alone for a week or two, I think. I'm sick of this. Well, after a lot of choice words and the tossing of a few tools, I walked away for a couple of hours to calm down. I came back and I managed to remove that thread tapper from the hole. I just used a flat screwdriver and a hammer and just broke it out. It came out alright. Took about 20 minutes. Now what I found in the bottom of this tank, nothing drastic, is it's all turned to tar, all the old fuel or lacquer, whatever you want to call it. So I've put some fuel inside the tank, I've shaken it up, and I'll leave that for a few days and hopefully that'll clean it out. Now I'm going to push this car back outside. I'm going to jack it right up, and I want to pressure wash underneath the whole car. It's still, there's a ton of dirt under there still. So I mean, I've taken the tank out, well, for two reasons: to check the tank and to also clean all the dirt out that's in this boot. I only had 5 bolts holding the tank in. Just bought this in a quarter replacement panel, rust repair panel. It's brand new, never been used. Should come in handy. And these are some ball joints. Now brand new. Bought them off the fella that I got the replacement panel off. Just brand new, never been used. They seem alright. A lot cheaper buying them second hand than buying them new. I think these are only 20 bucks. So you got the bolts, the split pins, so that's good. This other package, some old armrests. Now, I bought these for the Futura as well. I just got to paint them to match and they should be good. They look alright. They're a bit sort of turned up on the back there, but yeah, I reckon they'll be alright. So for 10 bucks each, I'm certainly not complaining about that. Okay, here's why I bought that replacement panel. Need to obviously fix that. Old speakers, seen better days. Alright, looking at this dash grille, it has been repainted at some point. I did say that it was to match the padded dash that was in the car originally, which I don't have, and also to match the new upholstery. Now, I don't think that this upholstery on these door cards and seats is original. I did think it was when I first got the car, but just these things like this grille and these door cards not being the original masonite sort of gives it away that it has been reupholstered at some point. I don't know when, whether it was done early days. It kind of looks like early days just by the style of fabric. But anyway, yeah, I'm not too upset about it. Would have been nice if it was the original upholstery. Originally it was called, the upholstery was called Beige Corday. Now, I'm yet to see a sample of it. I might just put the word out on Facebook in one of the groups and see if somebody has an interior with that colour, just so I can see what it did look like. Glad I got that done. What a shit job that is. It took me a few hours, but I'm pretty sure she's very clean now underneath, and also inside that plenum. It's amazing how much crap was in there. Undersides of motor vehicles. Also absorbs noise and vibration. Now I'm going to run around, and any sort of rust spots under the guards on the floors that have surface rust, I'm going to paint some of this stuff on, and I'm going to seal it with this. I'm hoping this is okay. I've had it for quite a few years. It's not solid. It's kind of solid, but not solid. Still, I don't know if you'd call it a liquid or not. But it is, in nature, a thick product. So I will use that. I reckon it'll be okay. So that's good. I'll give it a stir. Well, jumping the gun there. I need to put this stuff on first and let it dry. Now all this rusted metal, or surface rusted metal, will go black, and that's a good thing. I'll leave this to dry and then I'll paint over it with that bitumen stuff. Alright, I'll move to the other side and get that done. I won't video that, you don't need to see me do this twice. I probably could do inside the A-pillar there. I might just give that a sand, remove the rust off it and just clear coat it, or my old friend Penetrol. I reckon that'll do on there, just like the rest of the car. Also got a fair bit of rust, or surface rust, under that brake pedal. I'd say it's coming through, the water's coming through where that steering column is. I might have to get a new rubber seal to go there. See, like I said, I'm not doing the whole floors with this stuff. I'm only going to do where it's rusty, so. Alright, driver's side floor is done. This side isn't too bad. I might do a couple of spots. I've done the other side as well on the A-pillar section here, and also the apron. I've done both sides as well. Now this tank was sitting with fuel in it for, it's been 2 or 3 weeks. I did say I'd do it in 3 days, but I've had other shit on, so anyway, I've put some more fuel in and a little bit of terps. Pretty black. Yeah, the old tank was pretty dirty. I'll put some more terps in there, give it another clean out, and yeah, just I might do that another couple of times. It should be enough. Yeah, put some more terps in this. As I said, we've got no petrol to put in there, so terp should be okay. Alright, so here we go. Still pretty bloody dirty. It does look a bit cleaner in there. just done a quick wire wheel over the top of this petrol tank, and I've come across those. So I'm going to have to weld them up. I've got to do the bottom of the tank yet. I'm hoping that's better than the top. My daughter just got her peas about 3 hours ago, and she's out on her first maiden drive. First bit of freedom for her. Get out and away from mum and dad. I've put some terps in here, not much, just to thin it down a little bit. And I'm just going to do both inner guards and probably underneath the car as well. And I reckon at this rate, it's going to take a while. That's alright. Now apparently this stuff also has fibres in it to help it, I guess, to lock together and become sort of one once it dries. Kind of like that body filler that has the fibres in it. I wonder, once I apply this, whether I need to use any seam sealer. I'll have to ask about that. This stuff is probably similar to seam sealer, I guess, in its viscosity. It's sort of the similar sort of thickness, I guess. Now I won't bore you with all of this. I will do a time lapse, and I'll bring you back once I've finished. Alright, got the passenger side done. I probably need to remove the suspension so I can get in behind the lower control arm and get all that painted. I will most likely be doing that. I do need to do ball joints and all the rubbers inside there. There are rubbers up there for the control arm. So yeah, all that will be coming out. And yeah, all that's done there. So now, that took me about 45 minutes to do this side. So onto the other side. I'm just finishing up these floors. I've already done the A-pillars, and as you've seen, under the guards, the fender side, whatever it's called, both sides. And as I said earlier, I'm probably going to need to remove the suspension and do all the rubbers and ball joints and whatnot. And when I have them out, I'll finish painting in behind the in the spring shock tower, not shock tower, yeah, shock tower, yeah, that's what it's called, where the spring and the shockies go. And I'll finish painting in behind there once I take them out. Alright, that's the floors done in here. The fronts anyway. I'll probably do the back as well. Yeah, I reckon I will. I've had to thin this stuff a couple of times because when I was doing the other the fender there, the inner fender and the inner guard, it was just getting really hard to apply, really thick, and it was taking forever. So yeah, I put some more terps in it and made it heaps easier. Anyway, that's that. Now I didn't need to tape this off. I mean, it's obviously not seen, but what the hell, makes it a little bit tidier. Alright, fronts are done. I'll move on to the back. Now, I was just wondering, Ford at the factory did the passenger side floor, driver's side floor, and under the seat in that bitumen product. They haven't done the floor in the back. Now I'm just wondering whether that's due to the fact that there's more seams or joins in the floor, because I know there's one that runs across the back there, and yeah, there might be another one in there as well, and the same up front. There's a few joins in the metal from factory, so yeah, maybe that's the reason they only painted there and under the seat. So I'll do the same. I don't worry about doing the footwell in the back. I'll just paint under the seat like Ford did. Yeah, there are a few joins in the metal in the floor at the back here. There's one that runs up along here, and then there's the one at the back that goes all the way across. Got the rear floor painted where all the seams are. You can see the join there, I think. Let's go around to the driver's side. All that's been done. So yeah, looking pretty good. I put the word out on Facebook about the interior trim code of this car being the beige Corday, and quite a few fellas reckoned that it may have been like, or similar to a corduroy. Now I went over my house and grabbed a pair of my one pair of my shorts that I have, and it's a corduroy type material, and I'm just thinking that it's possible that the interior or the seats of this car are very similar to this type of material. And this guy's been showing up the last few weeks. Normally you can't get within 100 metres of these things. They just see you and they're off. But this bloke, yeah, I'm probably about 2 metres away from him. Now this isn't going to be a how-to on how to do brakes. There's plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how to do it. I'm just going to rip it all off, see what I need to buy. Probably the whole lot actually. It all looks pretty well rusted, and yeah, the shoes are worn out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this whole diff, leaf springs and all, and remove it from the car. I need to replace the leaf spring bushers anyway, and having this out of the whole diff out of the car is going to make it easier to paint underneath the whole car. So anyway, I'm going to start pulling all this apart just to see, as I said, what I need to buy. Okay, I've got that all pulled apart. Getting this handbrake, that section out of the backing plate. Yeah, it's fun. And also getting the end of the handbrake cable off the handbrake arm. That's a little bit of fun as well. Now I'm going to have to, I've just noticed I've got a leak in the brake line just here somewhere. So I will check all the brake lines, of course, but at least this back section is going to need to be replaced. And who knows, I may just replace the lot yet. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 13/16 and 20.6 millimeters. So I'll probably get new ones of these. I was thinking about buying a rebuild kit. I still might just pull these apart just out of curiosity and see whether it's worthwhile. You can pick up the rebuild kits for about $4. That's US dollar. And obviously you got to get them out here. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some available in Australia. I might just check all the numbers. You know, these numbers here. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to pull it apart. Okay, got the slave cylinder or wheel cylinder all apart. Pretty good actually, surprisingly good actually. I thought it might have been rusty. All these bits and pieces look quite good. These outer boots are split. I noticed one of them had a split. There's one there, it's got a slight split just in the side of it there. But yeah, look at that one, that's worse. Yeah, so that's no good. Anyway, I might give these a clean up and I'll investigate whether it's worth fixing them up or not. The bore looks pretty good. I know they're cheap to buy, but yeah, I don't mind using or reusing old parts. You know, why the hell not? They're good quality. Bit rusty on the outside, but that might clean up alright. I suppose it's the insides that count, so yeah, I'm going to look into that and see whether they're worth fixing up, like cost wise. Back in the day when we actually made stuff in Australia, Gerlock made in Australia. That's actually cleaning up pretty good. I'll just take that nipple out. Alright, that's come up pretty good. I could still use more cleaning, but it's only going to get dirty again. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Anyway, looking alright. Alright everybody, that's the end of that video. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, apologies for the delay in getting the video out to you all. Christmas, busy with work, the usual excuses. Haven't felt like getting over the shed, but I've got some done, so that's all good. Next video, I plan on painting underneath the car, hopefully get that engine back in, and hopefully get some brake parts here. Also, I need to finish that fuel tank. As you saw, it's got a couple of rust holes. I want to sort that out. I want to get that rear bumper off, get the rust repairs done on the back end. So I've got a bit to do. Anyway, I'll catch us all later, and I'll see you next video. Cheers guys.